Alright, here's my property, and I come out to do a little bit of work, see what I can get done today. Put a couple rocks here so it's easier for me to get to it, and then I'm trying to clear all this out. Cleared a lot out last month, but basically all this is going to be the slab, and so I want to get rid of as much of this as possible, but I was unsure about where to put the branches and the logs and such. But I think I'm going to try to put them over here, right there on the property line. The neighbors are just finishing their house, a new build, and they got a bunch of trash on the property line, and I think I'm just going to add to it and see what happens. And then over here is the oak tree that I've been building the slab around, or I've been adjusting the slab around. So there's the oak tree. That's another one of my goals, is to clear this area up. So I think that oak tree I may have to cut that one branch off, veering off to the left, so it doesn't get in the way of the deck. And I'm okay with that, because other than that, it looks like it should be alright. Well, maybe a couple branches. And we'll see after I get all this cleared out and mapped out for this. Got a lot accomplished today, including building a temporary parking space, which I'm very happy about. I didn't anticipate getting that done today. But I had literally had no place to park on my property, so that felt good. Talked to the guys next door, and they said that they should be finished building that house in about 3 or 4 months, and I think it's for sale, so it's just investment. And I also built some steps today, which I'm kind of happy about too. And then one of my roadblocks was to figure out where to put all these trees and branches once I start tearing them down. I had them piled right here, because that's pretty much the heart of the driveway, and I cleared them all out, and I feel really good about that. Right there is the property line, that yellow mark, and I piled them all up behind this bush here. So I got that cleared out, and so basically I like these, keeping them as a privacy for the time being, but of course this is all the driveway right here. And right here I marked that black spray painted rock is the start of my garage, and I think I'm going to be able to save this oak tree, which I'm very happy about. I'm so happy that I named it. This is my little beaver tree, because the address is Little Beaver Trail. So this is my 6-foot little beaver tree. And I'm real happy because I don't think the driveway is going to affect it at all. Basically, here's the property line right here with that pole up there. And so I can't build anything right here. And the driveway is going to be start between me and that pole. And then one of my next goals is going to be starting to clear this out. Well, basically clear all this interior trees out. And I was a little frustrated because I didn't know where to put them, but I think I found a spot. And basically I'm just going to put them as close to or on the property line as much as I can, which hopefully, by the way, I'm pretty sure this rock right here was the neighbors, and they slid it over here when they started building, but hopefully I get to keep it. Anyway, here's the property line with this pink tag all the way to the pole, and right here is all their crap from next door. And then I started piling stuff right there on top of it, and they may get all upset about that, but I don't really care. But basically where I'm standing is the start of my pavement, sidewalk, carport, driveway, that kind of stuff. And then it'll go all up in here. And then one of my next goals will be, this is basically the edge of the deck. And my next goal will be to be building or clearing out a little walkway right down here, and then hopefully down there someday, not a top priority, is a little mini tennis court. So I think this is where the little tennis court will be. So basically it kind of flattens out here. I mean, not completely, but it does a little bit. And I went and talked to somebody today about sport courts and got some dimensions. So once I get this cleared out, I'll know a little bit more about whether I'll be able to put in a sports court, because it kind of flattens out a little bit. Basically that's the property line right there. And then, not sure if it's clear, but there's a little, flattens out a little bit. And I would love to have a little sports court down here, obviously. Very cheap one, to my standards at least, and that's okay with me. And not top priority. We'll see.